So we're in our second year in the Wales Leadership Forum, and it's been really encouraging to see the numbers that have come along and also the feedback we've received. It's been quite exciting, actually. But the question we're asked on a regular basis is, who's it for and why do we do it? Well, who's it for? Some people think because it's called the Wales Leadership Forum, it's just for leaders. And we're conscious of the fact that maybe we didn't quite get that title right at the beginning. So we changed it to Equip. And the aim of the Wales Leadership Forum is to equip men and women for ministry. They can be leaders, they can be paid people, but increasingly in Wales, it's more likely that volunteers are running ministries. And so what we want to try and do is equip volunteers. And as you travel around the land of Wales and you visit different churches, you'll see one or two people that run a children's ministry. They set out the vision, they produce the program, and they actually do the teaching. And so what we want to do is we want to help those. So yes, we want to help paid people, but there are plenty of conferences for paid people. But we also want to help volunteers. We want to better equip them so they can serve. We want to give them the confidence to do what they've been asked by God to do. And so that's our plan, to equip both volunteers and paid people. And you may not be in a ministry, but you could still come along. What we're trying to do is equip people who are either doing ministry or thinking about doing ministry. And sometimes when you come along to a conference like this, it actually makes you think, yes, I could do this. And I can go back and work in the local church. So it's for paid people, it's for volunteers, and it's for those people who are thinking about ministry. So the second question we're asked regularly is, why do we do it? Well, there are plenty of people that run conferences, both in the secular world, but also in the Christian world. And conferences are inspirational, but year-round is transformational. And so what we want to do is create so much more than just a conference. We want to create a conference, yes, but build alongside it a year-round program. And that's what we're trying to achieve. And it's been brilliant this year. We did an okay job in year one, but year two is much better. We have 5 networks, and each of those networks are planned a year-round program. So if you look at the statistics, they say that a conference will have a 23% chance of a behavioral change, but a year-round program will have an 88% chance of a behavioral change. And we want to help you develop in areas where you feel called by God to serve. So it's not just a conference, it's year-round. And it's not just for paid staff, it's for volunteers. And it's not just for volunteers who are doing a ministry, it's for volunteers who are thinking, maybe I can do this for God where I am. So that's the Wales Leadership Forum, that's Equip, or whatever you want to call it. But that's what we're trying to achieve.